So the last piece of technology that I wanted to show you is NearPod. This is one that I haven't had a lot of chance to play around with, but it was suggested to me as an alternative to Lumio, which is paid software that you use alongside your smartboard, whereas NearPod is free. So one of the big reasons why I wanted to use it is that when I'm working with my online students in a group, only one student can complete the activity at a time, and so the others are sat waiting around, which is not ideal. Whereas with this, as far as I understand it, you could see what multiple students are doing all at the same time, and it would allow you to um, give feedback in real time and have them all working at the same time, which would be great. So once you've made your lesson, you get a code which you send to all the students that you want to participate in the lesson. This shows what the teacher can see and what the student can see. So when there are activities, obviously right now there's just one student, there's just me. But presumably if there were more students, it would show up. There would be a list of more, and we'd need 100% participation when they'd all answered. Once you have all your student answers, you can share so that the students can all see what everybody said. Um, there's a matching activity that um, if you watch as I'm matching them, let's get rid of that. Uh, yeah, so it's a little bit delayed, but it kind of shows you how well your students are doing and what they've understood. And yeah, there you go. Did get 4 out of 4. Um, there's a labeling activity, which again shows up in sort of real time. Your students can type, uh, they can write, and eventually it should show up. Yeah, there you go. So you can zoom in and see what they're doing on their screen. And then when they think they're done, they can submit. Okay. Then there's an exit ticket with some questions. Um, if the student gets the answer right, it will go green. So it should pop up down here, maybe. Yeah. So if you get the answer right, it's green. If they get the answer wrong, it will show up as red. So yeah, there you go. Um, and then there's a sort of poll. How confident are you feeling about all this? I feel very confident, which will show up as well eventually. Yep. And then there's some homework too. So it really looks like there's a lot of options. As I say, I haven't looked into how to create a lesson or how any of that works, but in the teacher resources, there's a webinar, there are how-to lessons, there's a question and answer section, there's a blog, and there's a Facebook community. So lots and lots of resources to help you get started and figure out how to do all of this. For ISTE standards, I thought it would fit with 2.5C, create innovative learning environments, and also 3.3D, using tech to meet student learning needs. And so once if I were to get very good at this, I could then share that with the other teachers who teach remotely at the clinic and help them with this.